Hey guys, today we're doing a tutorial video on rope climbs. We're going to go through modifications, techniques to get better and going up and making it more challenging. So the first thing we're going to talk about is modification for rope climbs. First time climbing a rope, never climbed a rope before. How are we going to do that? Because we are going to be doing that a lot here. So the first thing is walking right up to the rope. Okay, so making sure that I'm right under the rope, okay, extending my hands all the way up, clamping together. Now, when we're doing this for the first time, basically we're going to go backwards. There's two options. One is having a bent leg or a straight leg. Bent leg allows you to use more legs. Straight leg is a bit more challenging. But the thing is, when we're coming down, we're going to lean back and go slowly hand over hand and continue to go back. And it's going to keep going slowly, hand over hand, not rushing, until she's almost all the way down to the ground. Once she's close to the ground, she's going to come back up slowly as well, hand over hand. Now, if this was too challenging for her, she could bend her legs and use some more leg assistant, but she's going to bring her hands all the way back to starting. Okay, so this is option one. I've never done rope climbs before. I need to build that arm strength, that pulling strength. So going nice and slow and controlled. Now, if it's too challenging, bending the legs. Now from there, let's say this is kind of easy, but I'm still not comfortable going up. Another option is once you get to the top with your hands on the top, giving yourself a knee to elbow pull. So Caitlin's going to grab and do it almost a knee to elbow, okay, learning that pulling motion. So, you know, I've got the strength to go up and down. I need a little bit more of a challenge. So at the end of each rep, I'm going to pick myself up and do a knee to elbow. Okay, so now let's say this is super easy for you, still concerned about going up, need to work a little on the technique. That is where the box comes in and we start to work on footwork. So we've got some strength going. We're going back and forth, no problem with the rope. We need that challenge. Maybe we have a bit of a mental block going up, but we're going to work on the skill at the same time. So when it comes to climbing the rope, safety being first, we use our legs, right? We clamp our feet in there, which we'll go through next, to make ourselves secure as we're going up and coming down, and also feel good about it. So Caitlin's going to sit on the box. You see she put the box right along the rope there. Now hopefully you guys can see this. So her inside leg, most of us, it's our right leg. Some of us, it's our left leg. That doesn't really matter, okay? But like Caitlin did there with the knee to elbow, the first thing she's going to do, she's going to pick one leg. She's going to bring that knee high. And that rope, so she's got her hands up. That rope's going to be inside her foot. This knee is out, okay? So we've got the rope sitting on our foot. Same thing would happen. You can see her knee is coming is nice and high. Now from here, she's going to bring the other foot underneath nice and tight. So she's not using a lot of slack. She's nice and close. And then she's going to press the rope in between the middle of her feet as hard as she can. And then from there, she's going to stand up. Okay, so she's going to stand. And that didn't work, so we're going to try it one more time. So she's going to clamp really hard and stand. There we go, okay? And sit back down. So, again, right now we're working on that footwork. Obviously, it is a little bit tricky, but once you get this knee up, the other thing we want to prevent, once Caitlin clamps, and as she's clamping, to keep this knee up. Because once it drops, then we're not going anywhere. So now she's clamped super hard. She's going to use her legs to stand up first, not her arms. So stand. You can see she's going here, and then she's going to go back to the box, okay? So you can see she's only a couple feet off the ground. No worries if she fell, which she wouldn't, okay? So we've gone through modification. Now we're working on footwork, okay? So really clamping in there, making sure it's secure, and standing up. The mistake that everyone makes is once their feet are clamped, they pull with their arms instead of standing up and then going with the arms. Okay, so this would essentially be step 2 and 3. So Caitlin's going to rewrap her feet so she's gotten comfortable with the clamp. And once she stands up, she's going to stand up first and then fully extend her arms. And then she would work on resetting her feet for the next rep, okay? So she's doing the same motion there. Perfect. Come on down to the box. So what Caitlin did there, she made sure that the clamp was good. She felt comfortable with that. She stood up. Now she went into the next move, which is resetting the feet, so loosening the rope a little bit, reclamping, and always making sure our hands are pulling together, okay? That's kind of the last thing there, where if we pull too much with our dominant hand, that arm is gonna go, we won't be able to keep climbing. So no matter what, when we're going hand over hand, we don't pull the next rep until both hands are together. So let's move the box. So let's say modification's done, Caitlin's got her footwork down. Now, we're concerned about going so high, so we just want to get confident about getting up there securely and making sure our footwork is on point so that when we're coming down or going up, that it is secure, okay? Now, I always talk about a couple people in here being super short and being able to get there effortlessly. And it's not strength and it's not height. They don't need to jump. They're just using the full length of their body. So when Caitlin gets up and she clamps her feet, I'm going to ask her to stand and reach as far as she can just once to see how high she gets off the ground. And this is going to be without jumping, so start with your arms fully extended. Okay, now you're going to pull yourself up, clamp the feet, and then stand and fully extend the arms. Okay, so you guys can see, come on down, Caitlin was already 10 feet high in one pull out of 15. So it's using that, full extension. You don't need to jump. She just reached up with both hands. That is key, okay? Some people still jumping and grabbing with this alternate grip. Both hands, doing that knee to elbow, making sure my feet are secure before I move. Okay, that's the second thing is my feet are secure, I'm ready to move. Then I go with the hands, re-pull, and set the feet. Okay, and then coming down, the only difference is going to be opening the feet to give the rope some slack so I can slide down, but obviously hand over hand. Okay, so talking about modifications, footwork, how to get confidence, getting up, learning footwork off the box, whatever you need to do. That's it for now.